business because they want to stop dead.
You're nasty.
I'm not your enemy. I'm
Sagittarius, so you know I'm an optimist.
Shut up. You should be
I'm
happy
a
I'm
bad
here. You know, I'm showing you bitches how to do it.
And
But,
fully aware of what y'all say about me.
Fuck the bitch.
Number one,
You're beneath me, you will always be. Don't ever get it twisted. I'ma cut the bitch.
See, that's what I'm talking. Virginer. Give me some of that virginer.
Suck some dick.
If you don't like me, that's fine. But, you know,
cut the bitch.
Y'all bitches is stupid. Y'all bitches is miserable. Y'all bitches is dumb. Y'all bitches gonna make me go back to my old ways. And I've been trying to change, but y'all got me fucked up.
What's up? It's your girl Kana Don, and welcome to Sagittarius Vibes, where I pop shit, we politic, and I keep it player. Now come outside, ho, and let's run these streets. Y'all, so we are in episode 3 of Baddies USA chapter 2. And let me just say this. Y'all hoes are so unprofessional. Y'all are so unprofessional. It is a time and a place to do shit. And you want to know what? I'm going to keep it all the way player with you. I blame cat dog ass for this debauchery of foolishness. Because what the hell do y'all got going on? So, y'all, we are still at rehearsal. And let me just be very clear and frank with y'all. One thing that this network does is it has a tendency to stretch out its content. So they will make some shit last that is literally only an hour for 4 goddamn episodes. So we are here in episode 3 and we still at the goddamn rehearsal. Nonetheless, we leave off with E.T. and Persuasion, child still rumbling. They did they little one too. And I'm not gonna hold you. It really wasn't about shit for real. Like it wasn't about nothing and it didn't give anything as if each other was like really in there whooping each other ass and banging out. Then y'all, Tinker and Cold Killer, they run a fade again, and I'm not gonna hold you. This time, Tinker cracked the hell out of Cold Killer. She got her ass good this time, y'all. And that was pretty much that on that when it came to that. But I do and feel and will say that it ain't gonna be necessarily over between Tinker and Cold Killer because that hit that Tinkerbella gave Cold Killer ass deserved a lick back. And I know Cold Killer gonna get a goddamn lick back. So y'all, we back to Camilla acting like somebody needing a moment off her ass. And I just find it so interesting. Camilla, why the hell are you even here, girl? Why you here? You sitting here acting like somebody need a moment off of you, babe. You were online talking cash money shit. You brought your ass here for what? Did you think that you were going to be able to duck a fade? Did you think somebody was going to be fighting on your behalf? It doesn't work like that in the Baddies universe, girl. Where the fuck did you think you were at? Then you got Biggie. Y'all, she backstage still thirsty for a fucking alliance. And it's like, Biggie, you want to know what? This season, I want you to just shut the fuck up, be cute, fuck your shit in the confessionals, say what you got to say in the confessionals, and perform and do your job. Because clearly, that's not what you're here for. And you want to know what, Biggie? Respectfully, I can respect that. And I can accept that from you. But it's hard for me to accept that from you, Biggie, because of the way you gave it up to Smiley. Like, bitch, I can't let that go. And I just feel like you trying to like wiggle your big ass out of getting smacked. And you be talking cash shit. But nonetheless, you're here to perform, Mamita. So you do just that. Sidebar, y'all. Pressure tried to sneak ET while she was fighting Persuasion. And I'm not gonna hold you, it's very much warranted because girl, y'all packed Pressure ass out and did her nasty at that meetup. So if she sneaky y'all hoes and getting her licked back for that shit, it's warranted. And a bitch can't be mad and a bitch can't talk shit. Like, girl, it is what it is, bitch. A sneak for a sneak, a jump for a jump. Bitch, we here. Child, then Amber Ali, she come out of no goddamn where. I didn't even know Amber Ali and ET had issues, y'all. Like I stated in the last 2 episodes that I did, I really don't be following the social media beefs. I am so that I can get more BTS and kind of like backdrop for y'all to like give small little details to why certain shit be playing out, because a lot of this shit, like I said previously, be happening behind the scenes and not so much on camera. So the girls be talking shit when the cameras be off, and then when the cameras turn on, they be running fades. And y'all be wondering, y'all be wondering why they having this, this little tussle back and forth, and there's no real context because bitches don't really be talking about it like that. Anyway, Amber and ET fall in, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. It really ain't give shit. It wasn't about shit. It was a few little seconds. This shit was neck and neck, and that was just pretty much that on that. So let me do a little messy drop, y'all, because why ET and Dolly both think bitches is using their name for motion, and I'm like, bitch, what are y'all bitches talking about? Because the last time I got damn checked, y'all motherfucking name ain't moving no motherfucking needle around here. So what the fuck is y'all talking about? Nonetheless, y'all. So ET says that, Amber Ali been pressing the issue with her because she been trying to get on Baddies. I pretty much equating that's her storyline. And Dolly said that ET been pressing the issue with her, you know what I'm saying, to get on Baddies, and that's her storyline. And I just find the shit hilarious. Move forward. So y'all, Persuasion and ET had a moment and squashed the beef. I don't think nobody really knew that they fucking had. They hugged it, and grace was given. But I'm gonna say something real quick. ET said something that kind of really pulled on my little heartstrings for whatever string I got left in this motherfucker. And ET said, you know, everybody be doing little flaw ass shit to her, and talking shit about her, and like trying to treat her a certain type of fucking way, and don't really be like vibing with her and fucking with her like they be pretending to be when they be in these type of atmospheres and platforms behind the scenes. It don't ever give that. And Persuasion was letting her know, like, I never been like that to you. I don't give it up like that with you. So I'm not understanding why you and I had to do this, but we did it. We're here. And I just want to tell you, like, I don't have that type of energy for you. Like, pretty much it's love here. So, like I said, love, hugs, and grace was given amongst the two. And I'm glad that they let it go and I squashed it. But what I can say to you though, ET, is I think you're a beautiful girl. I think that you are smart, but I do feel like you need to emotionally self-regulate your emotions, mamita. You need to remember where you are and who you are in this atmosphere, in this space. You need to remember why you here and what the fuck you do it for. These bitches are not your friends. They are co-workers and associates. And if y'all build a rapport outside of this shit and it's really about something, okay, cool. But always keep your head on a swivel and never take these hoes at face value, because these bitches are not your fucking friends. And remember, you were like the first not as TV girl on this goddamn platform, and you pretty much opened that door for this platform to be opening opportunities for those girls. So always remember, you big dog in this shit, not the fucking little one. And don't ever let these bitches get you so emotionally out of your fucking body where you get tricked out of your spot and you lose your position. You here for a reason, and it ain't because of a storyline with the next bitch. It's because you auditioned and you got on. Never forget that. Moving forward. Or pause, y'all. Or maybe she was the second, because I just really thought about it like, damn, was it Krishan on Not As TV too? Like, I feel like a lot of the bitches came from Not As TV, onto this network, but I could have sworn ET was the first one because child Krishan slipped my goddamn mind. I don't remember even seeing Krishan on anything that's not as TV, but I do remember her having her little debut on Not As TV before she did the Blue Girls Club or some shit like that. But moving forward, I said what I said about ET, and that's that on that. So move forward. So y'all, in the midst of the goddamn kumbaya, two things was actually happening. Actually, three things was happening. ET and Persuasion was making up. Diamond and Fauna, they got into some unfinished business on the side of the stage. You know, they was having a little argument. Let me expound. On the reunion, Fauna and DTB, they ran it a few times. Now, this is what I could say about you, Fauna. I feel like that was some lame ass shit because you knew that DTB was drunk and you still decided to fight her. She was out of her mind. And I'll say this, I've never seen DTB even on the Not As TV platform. I've never seen DTB like so drunk and out of her mind the way she was at that reunion. I feel like her and Natalie was turning the fuck up before the actual reunion had started and took place because baby, when they both came out, baby, they was toe up. So I think that DTB really didn't have no real intention on fighting any of the girls. And when Fauna decided to fight her, it was kind of like caught off left field. But you know, DTB ain't never ducking no goddamn fade, win, lose, or draw. She gonna be in there, but she was toe up. And I feel like Fauna, you rag dogged her, knowing that she was drunk. Now, to credit you, you did try to push her away and tell her to get the fuck on. But I feel like you could have removed yourself and be like, I'm not doing this with you. I'll wait till you sober up to get it with you, but you wasn't on that. I felt like you were trying to like redeem yourself that reunion because you really was looking a little suckerish, you know, last season. Nonetheless, that is the reason why DTB and Fauna even have an issue. It stems from that motherfucking reunion. Move forward. And then Mariah and ET got an issue. Remember, I said that there were three things happening. This is the third thing. So Mariah and ET got an issue because some shit popped off at a Baddies premiere or whatnot. And I'm assuming that ET must have popped on Mariah or Mariah must have popped on ET. So all of a sudden, Mariah tells ET that she need her 20% and her thank you. And I'm like, Mariah, you just be doing so much lip service in these fucking confessionals. It's just crazy to me. So your ET and Mariah, they go for a round. And I ain't gonna hold you. They wasn't doing shit. Like, girl, Mariah, you're not doing shit with ET, girl. You are not doing shit with ET. You not Baby Tyson, baby. Shout out to Baby Tyson, my bookie. But you know, after the whole little round, you know, I think I heard Mariah say some slick shit like bitches is big. And let me just pause on that because I hate when a bitch call out another bitch and she feel like the girl bigger than her, but you called her up to line it up with you. And now when you get your ass smacked around, she too big for that. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. She wasn't too big when you called yourself calling out the fame. Nonetheless, they hugged it out. But y'all, let's get into this messy damn drop. So as the whole situation with Mariah and ET is panning out and they over there hugging it out, who said y'all bitches fake as fuck after watching ET and Mariah hug? Cause bitch, the camera panned to Bahati and Showgirl Neek, but I couldn't catch the voice, y'all. And the shit was funny as fuck. Cause girl, I'm sitting here like, who said that? Now, who said that? Anyway, y'all, they panned to Showgirl Nick and Bahati up top watching the fight, but nobody was talking. They was just really tuned the fuck in. So I'm not going to put that jacket on neither one of their backs because I'm not really sure who called the girls fake as fuck for hugging it out. But that's what was said. So, child, Tavy and Pressure run a fade, and it wasn't about shit for real, meaning they could have really waited. Pressure funny as fuck, though. Pressure said Tavy slipped on a banana peel and ended up on this platform. Man, that bitch funny as fuck, dog. I'm not gonna hold. And let me give a small backdrop. Tavy and Pressure been had issues before they even got on this season. For whatever reason, I don't know. What I heard was word on the curb was Tavy had gotten Pressure ass on some BTS shit. And so that is really stemming from that. Like, that's the whole reason why they even having an issue right now. But what I find so interesting, y'all, is how the hell do Tavy be whooping ass and getting her ass beat at the same time? Like, how are you behind the scenes whooping pressure ass, but you get on this camera and you ain't giving nothing with pressure? And I'm not even saying pressure whooping y'all ass because y'all both look crazy. All I seen was arms and elbows swinging. That's all it ever gave. And this fade could have waited as well. Messy dropped though. Pressure. That's a clever ass way to call Tavy a fucking monkey though, bitch. That is a clever ass way to call that girl a monkey. But let me tell you this though. You better watch it with that shit. You are on a predominantly black platform. You are around predominantly black women. And one thing for sure and two things for certain. We are in a climate that we may be able to say what we want to say to each other behind them damn scenes. But when that camera turn red, you better watch it because you know motherfuckers is watching you. And what you said was the quickest way to get your ass X'd off this platform because that shit is offensive to people. But the way you said it was clever as fuck. I'm just the person to point it out how you said it. Moving forward. So y'all, now it's being said that Mace is on people's hands and ET is off to the side getting her face like drenched in water by production. And you know, she is saying that like her eyes is burning. And you have Tasiki, you have girl, even Mariah coming up, you know, trying to comfort her, pour water on her eyes or whatnot. And ET just like started crying, I guess, because it was like burning her eyes so bad. Now listen, I'm a bitch that got maced before. I'm a bitch that got maced twice. And let me tell you, mace don't do nothing for me but make me matter. It doesn't do anything but make me whoop your ass even more. To the bitches that maced me, shout out to you for even being that bold enough to do that. But I know your lips and your face felt some type of way for you making that poor ass decision. Nonetheless, ET is off to the side crying because her face is burning and you know a production scooped her up and now they're trying to take her, you know, to a medic. Child, ET got her face covered up so she can't even see. Like production is like guiding her to a place where they can like really look at her eyes and really get her together. Tell me why Amber Ali did some sucker ass shit and run up on ET and sock ET cold in the midst of production trying to get ET to a medic. And I said, Amber, now why would you do that? The girl eyes are covered in clothes, bitch. You mean to tell me you couldn't wait for another head up fade like she gave you the first time? That was lame as fuck on your end, mamita. So your Amber reasoning was because ET cracked her in her shit. And Amber apologized to the staff because they was on her ass because girl, you practically hit them too. And so Amber gave her apologies, but Amber truly don't give a fuck. And if you've watched Amber Ali on other platforms and things of that nature, Shorty is wild with it. She's a wild one, you understand me? So shout out to Ciroc for like covering ET and stepping in and helping her get to where she needed to be safely so she can be examined because you know ET was concerned about like bitches sneaking her and Lord behold that's exactly what the hell happened. So y'all, Persuasion was the one with the mace on her goddamn hands, y'all. But she was honest about it and said that it wasn't for ET and that she apologized because she hated that happened to her because it never gave it was for ET. She said it was for that big ass bitch pressure. And you want to know what, Persuasion? I'm not mad at you, but at the same time, girl, you don't need that for pressure. And that's no shade and no tea to pressure because I like pressure. Like I like how pressure give it up with you bitches. I do. Like I thoroughly enjoy her personality. And I don't think pressure is a bad person. I just think pressure move how she moved and it is what it is with her. But you didn't need that for her. Like, mama, you didn't need none of that for pressure. So your TT from Bad Girls Gone Wild, I guess, you know, she just didn't respect it and felt some type of way about how it took place and what happened. And she was like, she wanted to tag Persuasion as for you know, I guess even having mace on her hand, so they fall in. But nobody was whooping each other ass for real. I'm not gonna hold y'all, but TT is really small. For her to be smaller than Persuasion, she was definitely handling her own. And Persuasion wasn't like just whooping her ass. And TT was definitely getting some hits in on your ass, Persuasion. But nonetheless, it wasn't like anybody particularly dogged one another out. It's like they tussled, and that was pretty much that on that. Y'all saw Rolly on the goddamn stage, and I guess she got a good view of TT and Persuasion, you know, going back and forth, because before TT and Persuasion even started thumping, Rolly was on the stage trying to get to the bottom of who had mace on their hands. And when Persuasion was like, yeah, it was me, I'm honest, you could tell like Rolly wasn't fucking with it. So in the midst of TT and Persuasion fighting, why is Rolly on the side talking about some, yeah, on the microphone, y'all, yeah, Persuasion, she's getting her ass beat. Like, girl, why the hell is you sitting up in here lying? And you want to know what? One thing for sure, two things for certain. They goddamn Tinker, Rolly, and Anna, y'all got that shit bad. When y'all see a bitch losing that y'all like, y'all will pretend like the bitch is just over there minking, whooping ass. Like, bitch, I've caught all three of y'all hoes do that shit in real time. And y'all need to stop it. So, y'all, why Daisy called herself running up on Persuasion too, talking about some, she jumped my manager. And girl, what the hell is that? You know, that shit was boo. Even for you, Daisy, and you really be rumbling with these bitches, but even for you, that shit was like lame as hell, because girl, she jumped your manager. When Persuasion, like, girl, who is your manager? No shade, child. So then we fast forward, y'all, to Camilla still acting like a goddamn damsel in distress, you know, demanding to see a real doctor. Girl, you got hit upside your goddamn head, and you got a little goddamn scratch. Like, Lex ain't even really do shit to you for real. Like, Lex ain't do anything to you, girl. And you want to know what, Camilla? I'm so disappointed in you, because you and Lex are the same height, same goddamn size, and you was acting like you scared to fight that little ass girl. But you want to know what, Camilla? I'ma just be done with it, because I find myself about to get ready and go on a real deep tangent. And I'm a Sagittarius hoe. Once I get started, bitch, it ain't no goddamn stopping until I'm ready. It ain't a bitch outside, inside that can stop me. So I'ma just let that shit be where it's at, because girl, you disappointed me. Rashida, this is upsetting me, honey. I'm not gonna even hold you, Camilla. This shit really disappoints me and upsets me. But you know, it is what it is, girl. Move forward. Child, fast forward, Daisy is now on Rolly's ass, and she's now trying to exert all her energy trying to get to a bitch that security is not going to let her touch at the moment. Daisy journey abruptly ends after trying to get at Rolly. And I just need more goddamn context behind why Daisy's journey ends at that moment. Because Daisy went from running up on Persuasion, she went to trying to get Rolly, then she walked out, and as she walked out, you know, the platform made it clear like this is where her journey ends. Unfortunately, she wasn't moving forward with the rest of the girls. And I'm just like, well, damn, I really wanted to see more of Daisy Dukes. I'm not going to hold you. I do like her little personality. And I do kind of feel like Rolly needs somebody that's going to be on her ass outside of fucking Summer, because to me personally, Summer not doing anything with Rolly. I feel like Summer got the best of Rolly at that moment, at that time, simply because Rolly was not physically up to part to be fighting anybody. Like, Rolly would have got her ass tagged by anybody, not just Summer. So I feel like, yeah, you know, she's back healthy, back in a physical form where she can get outside and really throw them hands. And yeah, she needed somebody to be putting a little fire up under that ass. So y'all, speaking of goddamn Summer, none other. Child, Summer gets to walk in the fuck in. She popping it. You understand me? She walking in. I'm not gonna hold you. She looked so cute in her little Von Dutch pants. I was like, oh, Summer, them cute. And her little pink Von Dutch purse. Like she looked it really cute. And Charles Summer came in popping it, ready to motherfucking roll. No pun intended. Calling out Rolly and calling out fucking Dolly for fades. And I'm just like, Summer, Dolly didn't already bopped your ass up the night before. Like, girl, whooped you out your whole attire, lash, wig, and all. So I'm not understanding why you constantly keep fucking with Dolly. Do Dolly need to beat you the way Lex beat you in order for you to stop saying and mentioning her fucking name? Or do you feel like you can take Dolly? You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, the girl calls out Rolly and Dolly, and Rolly hop on ass immediately. You know what I'm saying? She get on ass immediately. Of course, Summer did not get any type of licks in on Dolly because Dolly is a jackrabbit fighter. The bitch arms be moving like a goddamn speed, a goddamn light if she can get up on you. She one of those inside fighters. She's not a long distance fighter. She's an inside fighter. That's why she can't whoop Tasiki ass, because Tasiki is a distance fighter. She know how to distance herself. But if she allow you to get up on her, you can roughly probably get you some good goddamn hits in and possibly whoop that ass if you study the art of who you're fighting. Anyway, child, Rolly is on stage cussing Summer ass out, yelling at Dolly to whoop Summer ass, y'all. It was a shit show. Do you hear me? So then that goddamn demon got loose, aka Ivory Bamboo. And child, she instantly won't smoke. And guess with who? Tavy. She said she feel like the beef is made up by the fans. This is what Tavy is saying. But Ivory don't give a fuck either way. She want smoke. You understand me? So they instantly fall in. Now, from what I saw, Tavy got a few licks in that first round and in the very beginning. And that's where it ended, at a few goddamn licks, y'all. I bullshit you not. Now, sidebar, why Ivory dropped kick Tavy in the back before they even get the fucking fight? And I forgot to mention that from the beginning because Ivory ended up seeing Tavy first. And when she caught Tavy, Tavy back was turned and Ivory dropped kicked Tavy ass. It was given very much reminiscent of Young and Reckless when she drop kicked that hoe under the table and said the demons made her do it. Y'all, that shit was funny as a bitch. So y'all, Ivory handled that with Tavy. They went like a couple rounds, and like I said, the only licks Tavy got in was in the beginning, and it was a few, and that's where that shit ended. Not to be redundant, just to be clear. So Ivory looks past Bad Dolly, which I'm trying to figure out how the hell they got smoked, but we gonna get back to that, but you know, on a later date. And she sees pressure as, and when I tell you it was goddamn up when she looked at pressure, they fall in instantly. And baby, Ivory got to having her motherfucking way. When I tell y'all, pressure head was ping ponging between Ivory fucking fists, it was crazy as hell, man. And y'all see how big pressure ass is compared to Ivory. I gotta give my little bookie butt her motherfucking tens, B. Cause Shorty ain't ducking no phase. Shorty taking all goddamn phase. Big, small, little. It don't matter. It don't matter. She in the field with this shit. See, that's one that y'all really gotta watch out for. Because that damn girl love this shit. She enjoys it. She loves fighting. She loves just the art of fighting, period. So this shit right here, for real, is like a walk in a fucking park for her. This is just some everyday shit for her. And she gets a bag to go upside y'all hoes head. Child, please. That girl is in heaven. Funny as shit, after that fight though, pressure go, you're not beating me up, babe. Girl, hello? Are you here? I feel like Ivory knocked your ass, your head so goddamn much. I don't know what you thinking right now, cause babe, she definitely tagged you. But you know, move forward. So, child, after Ivory Tell me why ET and Persuasion caught themselves trying to run up on Pressure and Popper. I be forgetting Pressure got real phase with bitches here. Like Pressure got at least about a good 5-6 bitches on her motherfucking head. You understand what I'm saying? Like this bitch walked into, baddies with, some real enemies and shit. And the shit is hilarious because she's a whole new person on the show. So how the hell could she have this many ops and the shit? Like y'all really just making her fucking day. Y'all really making her day, and y'all really finna have this girl back for another season. But move forward, y'all. So they try to pop on Pressure as they couldn't get to her. Fast forward, y'all. Summer come in calling, fades, and everybody talking about Summer. We rehearsing. Y'all hoes was rehearsing for 45 minutes to almost a fucking hour before Summer even got there. The shit is hilarious. And y'all been rumbling all that goddamn time. So don't try to act like the moment that Summer get in there calling fades, all of a sudden y'all give a fuck about rehearsing. Y'all don't care. Y'all bitches ain't give a fuck then. Don't act like you got some professionalism now. Child, police. So, Persuasion and Summer, they fall in and they run it again. Now, they done already had their little shit on Baddies Chapter 2 when Summer was just like out of her goddamn mind, targeting Persuasion. Because what's Summer's real reason for getting into a Persuasion? We may never fucking know. But, they fall in and they go at it again. And I'm not going to hold you like, girl, it wasn't giving nothing, honestly. It was giving nothing, honestly. It was just giving two bitches throwing elbows and arms and tussling. And that was pretty much that on that. The funniest shit after they fight, though, we get to Summer fucking confessional, and Summer go, I already beat Dolly ass, and then I beat Persuasion ass. She leaking. I'm like, Summer. Baby, when I tell you, whatever Summer be living and the delusion that Summer likes to clock in when she get to this goddamn baddie shit, girl, share it with them other bitches because, baby, you gonna need it to survive in this goddamn environment. You really is. This shit was hilarious, dog. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause Summer, who ass did you whoop? Girl, a fool. You hear me? So y'all, now Mariah and Lex is on Ciroc. The higher hands that fucked around and got her spy. And Mariah goes to Ciroc that she was talking about her mother. Okay, girl, because Mariah, I'm so motherfucking tired of you. And she was talking about my mother shit. Bitch, everybody talks about everybody fucking mom. You either gonna say something about it or you not. And Mariah, you know goddamn well that you weren't gonna be able to do nothing with Ciroc. What the fuck do Ciroc look like fighting you? It's like a fucking chihuahua fighting a goddamn lion. What the hell was you gonna do with Ciroc? Girl, please. So on to goddamn Lex. So Lex, like, you ain't looked me in my eyes since I've been here. So Lex is implying that Ciroc was talking shit about her online. Now I have seen Ciroc talking shit online. I have seen Ciroc popping her shit online. So Lex was trying to insinuate that Ciroc was scared to fight her. Baby, let me tell you, I'm trying to figure out what fight Lex won and what fight Ciroc lost. I know that y'all root for Lex and I know that y'all like Lex. Personally, I don't like Lex. I feel like she a performative fake ass bitch. I don't know Ciroc enough to like her, but from what I'm seeing, I'm liking how Ciroc is giving it up. I'm not a biased bitch, only to a couple hoes, and I'm very honest when I tell you that. But when it comes to this shit, when I see a bitch lost, she lost. When I see a bitch won, she won. And when I see a bitch get her tens, I'm going to give it to her. What fight did Lex win when it comes to Ciroc? They ran 2 rounds. So Rock had Lex ass backing the fuck down. Both goddamn rounds. And so Rock was getting to your shit. But as so Rock was backing her down that first round, so Rock stumbled over her feet. Lex, you didn't make Ciroc stumble, boo. You didn't make Ciroc stumble. You couldn't even get Ciroc off her motherfucking feet. Let's keep it all the way motherfucking P over here. You wasn't doing anything with Ciroc. All you is arms and fucking mouth in this situation. And you got a good hit on Ciroc when it came to her eye. Other than that, bitch, you did not win this fight. And I'm not finna let these fake ass people on the fucking internet gas your head up to make you think you did. And I'm not finna let these fake ass bitches with this fake ass camaraderie that they act like they got with you boost your head up to make you feel like you motherfucking won. You did not win this goddamn fight. And I bet you any motherfucking money You will not run it with Soraka again, but unless you got them bitches around you. Because see, Soraka had to worry about bitches trying to jump in. You didn't have to worry about bitches having to trying to jump in. So her brain is on protecting all fronts. She can't just focus on whooping your ass. And you know that. So that's an advantage for you. But girl, you're not a heavy hitter to me. You've never been a heavy hitter to me. You couldn't do shit with fucking Ivory. And let's be all the way motherfucking real. The edits alone, especially from the first time that you fought Ivory, you was never getting the best of Ivory. Every time Ivory got on your ass, they got her up off your ass because she was about to get ready and take you further through there, girl. You fight like a fucking rock'em sock'em robot, girl. What the hell is you talking about? But y'all be on this goddamn internet gassing this girl head up like she just be on this show whooping ass. And she do not be on this show whooping ass. The only real ass she beat was Summer. And production and security allowed that shit to happen because that girl got favor over there on that goddamn platform. Other than that, I have never seen you just really just be whooping anybody's fucking ass, not even Tavy's ass. You and Tavy, y'all go neck for neck. You and Fana went neck for neck. Like every bitch you that fought on that show went neck for neck. You were not just sliming anybody fucking out, girl. But yet the internet got your head so peaked in the goddamn clouds. You really think that you're on this show whooping ass? No, Mamita. The only person on this show really whooping ass and whooping ass consistently, bitch, I'ma have to say she's 0 to 0 to you bitches, and that's the motherfucking eater. That's the eater. She's the only 1-0 to you bitches. You are not in that category of being a heavy hitter, or we're gonna stop that shit today. You're a beautiful girl, Lex. You're a baller turned baddie, and you definitely know how to defend yourself. But the way you started this shit gonna always have me side-eyeing you, Bookie. I'm gonna always side-eye you. And let me just be very frank with you. I'm never going to hate on you defending yourself from bitches that speak on you in a negative way, antagonize you, or start shit with you. One thing I can say about you is you are not necessarily a shit talker or starting shit with people. People do come at you because of their own opinions about the way you moved and started moving from the beginning of being on the show. Girl, look at how you decided to start your whole identity on this show. So people are going to have opinions about you. But I say that to say you're never going to be wrong in my eyes to defend yourself, and you're never going to be wrong in my eyes to pop your shit. But I'm going to be real with you here on my platform, and you never gave heavy hitter. And that's just that on that, Bookie. But moving forward. Child, why is Summer looking for that goddamn demon named Ivory? Make it make sense. Summer, why are you looking for her? Do you want the rest of your goddamn lips, Summer? This is what I be talking about. Do you want the rest of your lips? Why are you looking for Ivory? You have no business looking for her, seeking her, calling her goddamn name. Let that girl be, Summer. Let her be. Because, girl, you know what's going to happen to you. We know what's going to happen to you. So, y'all, we are finally at the end of goddamn rehearsals. Jesus goddamn Christ. We are wrapping up, and Rolly is letting all the girls know to get their shit in order, get their shit together. She is getting her last few things off her chest and speaking her sentiments. And Messy drop, why Rolly tells Summer, make sure you put some deodorant on that musty ass puss. And I am fucking weak because why the fuck do everybody keep saying this girl Cat is musty? Girl, a fucking fool. You hear me? So y'all, Natalie and Cat Dog arrived at Coachella. And I'm not gonna hold you. The crowd was feeling her. They enjoyed her presence. They enjoyed that song, Do What I Want. I think that is one of her biggest songs out of the songs that she's come out with. And I think that everybody is vibing with it and feeling it. And so, you know, her and Cat Dog, they do their little performance on the stage and whatnot. And, you know, now they're off to the Baddie show with the rest of the young ladies because they have to perform, you know, again. So y'all, now we at the Baddies goddamn show, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. The girls look good as hell, and everybody is ready to perform. You know, Lex is getting ready to perform, talking about she got 2 victims. Girl, get the fuck on. She got 2 victims under her belt. Girl, you don't have no victims under your goddamn belt. The only victim you got is Camilla, because she the bitch that didn't fight back. So if you want to claim Camilla as a victim, girl, you got it. Because I'm going to call her a victim too. Because we don't even get on it. But girl, get the hell on. Girl, you see what y'all did? Y'all got this bitch thinking that she even got victims. A fucking fool. Do you hear me? Anyway, y'all, the girl's getting ready. And let me do a little messy drop real quick. Cat Dog is really giving Diddy to me. It's giving Diddy Jr. to me. And I'ma digress because I got 40 days and 40 nights to get on that ass. But just know I'm peeping the mannerisms, nigga, and I see you. So y'all, now the girls are performing. The first person that they showed was Cold Killer. She looked so cute. She is so pretty to me. She pop out. She looked good as hell. She had fun on the stage. They was cute. She did good. Then the next girl that came out was Kanaya. Let me tell you, from Jocelyn Cabaret, Kanaya looked it good as fuck. And I love the way she gave it up. Kanaya commands the energy and she has great stage presence. Keep going, Bookie. Tink and Tasiki performed, and it was all right, y'all. I wasn't really that enthused. Tasiki, you need to work on your stage presence. You can't just be fucking dry. Like, get your ass out there and pop that ass and show that ass. You too pretty to just be fucking standing there, and you too creative to just like be that fucking boring on stage. Tinka, you always shaking that big ass thing, that big ass wagon. You be dragging. But for the most part, I lumped them hoes together because, it was all right. It didn't give what I thought it was gonna give. It was okay. Then Bahati gets her ass on stage, y'all, auctioning off Hurricane M wig in a goddamn picture frame to the audience. And I am fucking weak. Cause her level of pettiness is funny as hell. Girl, now why would you do that? And then, y'all, Mariah performed. And although I don't give a fuck about Mariah goddamn Lynn, I like Mariah music. I've stated this many of times. This is on record, bitch. I'm not a backtracking ass bitch. I said what I said. I've always liked Mariah as an artist. And I've always felt like Mariah should get her just due because the girl really is talented. And I've seen her do shit for, other little up-and-coming artists. Like, she knows what she's doing. And, I hate the fact that her shine was dimmed because of other fuckery outside of Baddies. But Mariah performed and it was okay for what it was. Y'all really should go check out some of her music because she really is talented and she really is a good rapper. That is about all I'm going to give Mariah Lynn raggedy ass. Boom for it. Sidebar, when the fuck did Tavy start rapping? Can somebody answer that for me? Cause bitch, not every bitch on here a rapper. Child, a fucking fool. We not doing that. Cause if that's the case, I'll get in the booth on you bitches and y'all hoes are not fucking with me. And I know this for a fact. Bitch, I'll bring out the notebook and a pad on you hoes. Anyway, Rolly hit the stage and it was okay, y'all, for what it was. Lex hit the stage and it is what it is. Dolly hit the stage and it was okay. She on her fuck you, Dolly, promo tour or whatnot. That's her best record today. And it was smart for her to market and promote herself in that way. Whatever. Summer hit the stage and I ain't gonna hold you. Shorty had the crowd lit as fuck. 1 minute they hate Summer, 1 minute they love Summer. Either way it goes, Shorty got paid. DTB performed and the crowd always fucking with DTB. Like, they love her. I love DTB with her crazy self. Child, and then Stunner girl pulls up, like the damn boss ass bitch that she is. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I have a very special place in my heart for that girl. Like, I like her as a person. I like how she give it up. I like how she move. I like her music, and I listen to her music as well. Like, bitch is in my rotation as of right now, as of today. And so, Shorty pull up and she do her thing. And so, y'all, all of a sudden, we go backstage and, you got Cold Killer, you got Fauna, and I think it was probably, and it was Ivory, because I was going to say some other bitch, it was Ivory back there, that demon child. And they back there politicking or whatever, because Ivory have always been cool with Fauna and Cold Killer. Like, ever since they met, they linked and they always been cool. And so they backstage in DTB dressing room politicking or whatever, and Diamond get backstage, and baby Diamond seen Fauna face and lost her goddamn mind. Like, she just wasn't fucking with it. And rightfully so, a fade needed to be had, and a fade will be had. And Diamond is one of them type of bitches. Once she mad, she just gonna keep going until she not mad about it no more. So I don't know how that's gonna pan out for you, Fauna, because I would hate to have a bitch constantly want to be on my goddamn ass every goddamn day about some shit we done already fought about 10 goddamn times in a row. But this is the Baddies universe, and that's just how shit goes. But nonetheless, they had their little debacle. They showed their ass in the backstage of that damn dressing room. Security had to remove the girls and get them up out of there so Diamond can be in her dressing room by her goddamn self. And Ivory, the demon of them all, had the nerves to tell DTB ass to wait to catch her phase with Fauna the next day. And child, I said, nah, I know you fucking lying. Not this wench is the one with the level head. Okay, y'all, but let me run it back real quick because I missed a little goddamn spot. Now, that is towards the end of the debacle. This particular part is a second before they decided to, let shit just be how it was going to be. Diamond and DTB, the security did allow them to catch a fade backstage. And they irritated the fuck out of me. Like, girl, it was giving Cold Killer and Tinka, on chapter 1 doing the goddamn tango. Cause what the hell is y'all doing? Like, girl, y'all could have waited. Y'all bitches got 40 days and 40 nights. Y'all could have goddamn waited to do what y'all needed to do. But like I said, that goddamn Diamond, when she mad, she mad. And she don't be giving a damn any place, anytime, anywhere. So they did what they did, and that was pretty much that on that. Basically, nobody won shit. Oh, y'all, we back to La Biggie, aka the performer, and she on stage. And Biggie looked good as hell. Her dancers looked good as hell. They looked great. Biggie has very great stage performance, and she got the crowd rocking. Biggie always get the crowd rocking though. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, that's really her shit. And like I stated earlier, like, Biggie just focus on performing. And if you gonna pop shit and talk shit, girl, just say what you got to say in your confessionals and keep it fucking moving. You understand what I'm saying? Because clearly you're here for other shit. I feel like you've already did all the fighting and shit. Right now you're using the opportunity to promote and market your music, and rightfully so. I don't blame you. So y'all, now the show is officially over. Y'all know that's when all the baddies get on the stage and get to twerking that ass, and all the flares and fire and glitter and all that extra ass shit get to popping out. So as all the babies are on stage shaking ass and looking good, ET decides to run up on Pressure and snatch Pressure wig. In the midst of snatching Pressure wig, she falls on the goddamn ground. Child, tell me why Lex gonna go in her confessional and say when she saw that was happening, she left instantly because it started to get too ghetto. I said, ain't this the same bitch that was fighting in the club with her homegirls a couple seasons ago? Girl, get the fuck on. That's that shit that I be talking about, Lex. Now, y'all, we are at the end of episode goddamn 3. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that bell notification and come politic with a P. Come outside, hoes. I ain't that bad to kick you with. Y'all, I'm about to take my ass back in the house and get ready for episode number 4. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.